The bad service is holding me up. Because I just read this. Here we go again.
Chapter 12. Samuel's Farewell Address. Then Samuel... Chapter 11. Saul defeats the Ammonites. About a month later, King Nahash of Ammon led his army against the Israelite town of Jabesh-Gilead. But all the citizens of Jabesh asked for peace. "Make a treaty with us, and we will be your servants," they pleaded. "All right," Nahash said, "but only on one condition. I will gouge out the right eye of every one of you as a disgrace to all Israel." "Give us 7 days to send messengers throughout Israel," replied the elders of Jabesh. "If no one comes to save us, we will agree to your terms." When the messengers came to Gibeah of Saul and told the people about their plight, everyone broke into tears. Saul had been plowing a field with his oxen, and when he returned to town, he asked, "What's the matter? Why is everyone crying?" So they told him about the message from Jabesh. Then the Spirit of God came powerfully upon Saul, and he became very angry. He took 2 oxen and cut them into pieces and sent the messengers to carry them throughout Israel with this message: "This is what will happen to the oxen of anyone who refuses to follow Saul and Samuel into battle." And the Lord made the people afraid of Saul's anger, and all of them came out together as one. When Saul mobilized them at Bezek, he found that there were 300,000 men from Israel and 30,000 men from Judah. So Saul sent the messengers back to Jabesh-Gilead to say, "We will rescue you by noontime tomorrow." There was great joy throughout the town when that message arrived. The men of Jabesh then told their enemies, "Tomorrow we will come out to you, and you can do to us whatever you wish." But before dawn the next morning, Saul arrived, having divided his army into 3 detachments. He launched a surprise attack against the Ammonites and slaughtered them the whole morning. The remnant of their army was so badly scattered that no 2 of them were left together. Then the people exclaimed to Samuel, "Now where are those men who said, 'Why should Saul rule over us?' Bring them here and we will kill them." But Saul replied, "No one will be executed today, for today the Lord has rescued Israel." Then Samuel said to the people, "Come, let us all go to Gilgal to renew the kingdom." So they all went to Gilgal, and in a solemn ceremony before the Lord, they made Saul king. Then they offered peace offerings to the Lord, and Saul and all the Israelites were filled with joy.
Oh, man. So I just read this. 1 Samuel chapter 11, verse 6. "And the Spirit of God rushed upon Saul when he heard these words, and his anger was greatly kindled." Messengers bring news to Saul that Ammonites were threatened to conquer the city of Gilead. And when Saul hears this, the Spirit of God comes upon him, and he becomes filled with righteous anger. This verse teaches us the Spirit of God can empower us and ignite righteous passion within us when we face injustice or threat to God's people. It reminds us that there are times when we are called to take a stand and defend what is right. Practically, we can apply this lesson by seeking the guidance of the Holy Spirit in our lives, allowing Him to stir our hearts with righteous anger. When we see injustice or oppression, we should be willing to stand up for what is right, advocating for justice and mercy, and just as Saul did in this situation. 1 Samuel chapter 11, verse 13. "But Saul said, Not a man shall be put to death this day, for today the Lord has worked salvation and mercy." In this verse, after the victory over the Ammonites, Saul displays mercy and compassion by refusing to execute those who had doubted his leadership. He attributes the victory to the Lord's intervention and declares that no one should be put to death on that day. This verse teaches us the importance of attending mercy and forgiveness even in the moments of triumph, of vindication, and hard times. Even when it doesn't person doesn't deserve your forgiveness, you forgive people anyway. Like God showed us mercy when He put Jesus on the cross. It reminds us that as followers of God, we are called to reflect His character of love and compassion. Practically, we can apply this lesson by showing grace and forgiveness to others, even when we have been proven right or victorious. We should seek to reconcile and restore relationships, always remembering that it is God who brings salvation and deliverance. 1 Samuel chapter 11 emphasizes the empowerment of the Spirit of God and the importance of displaying righteousness, anger, showing mercy, It teaches us to seek the guidance of the Holy Spirit and stand up for justice and attend forgiveness to others. May we be filled with the Spirit, powering, acting with righteousness and compassion in all situations we encounter. Okay, I'm getting off here because I'm going to go for a walk or something because I need to burn calories.